With my Read Aloud series from Indian Economic Development textbook for class 11. I'm doing the last chapter, Comparative Development Experience of India and its Neighbors, from Unit 4. So I'm going to do today Indicators of Human Development. You might have studied about the importance of human development indicators in the lower classes and the position of many developed and developing countries. Let us look now how India, China and Pakistan have performed in some of the select indicators of human development. Let's look at this table. So here in the table, some select indicators are given of human development of 2009-2012. Now, what are the items like? First is Human Development Index in value, rank. Second is rank based on this value, based on the value of HDI, Human Development Index. Third is life expectancy at birth. That means how many years one lives after being born. Adult literacy rate, percentage, age 15 and above. GDP per capita, PPP, US dollar. That means purchasing power parity in US dollars. Then people below poverty line in percentage 2004-2006. Infant mortality rate per 1,000 live births. That means how many people die as infants. What is that rate? Then maternal mortality rate per 1 lakh births. How many women die after giving birth? Then population and sustainable access to improved sanitation in percentage, population with sustainable access to an improved water source in percentage, and percentage of children malnutrition below 5 years. Okay, so all of these select indicators we will study. The numeric, they'll show the values in terms of numerals. Just look at this: India, China, Pakistan. So Human Development Index value is 0.554 in India, 0.699 China and 0.515 Pakistan. And based on that, the rank given is for India is 136, China is 101 and Pakistan is 146. So Pakistan is less than India and China is more than India. Life expectancy at birth in years. That means in India, any person who is born is expected to survive to 65.8 years. In China, it is 73.7 years, and in Pakistan, it is 65.7 years. Then adult literacy rate, percentage aged 15 and above. So here 62.8, China is 94.3, good literacy rate, adult literacy rate there. And in Pakistan, less than ours, 54.9. Then GDP per capita, PPP, that is purchasing power parity in terms of US dollars, is 3,203. In China, it is 7,418. And Pakistan, it is 2,424. Then you have people below poverty line in percentage terms of 2004-06, 29.8. China, it's 2.8 and Pakistan 21. Then infant mortality rate, as you see, that is per 1,000 live births, is 48 in India and China is 16 and Pakistan as high as 70. Maternal mortality rate is 200 per lakh births. In China, it's as less as 37, and Pakistan, it is 260. Then population with sustainable access to improved sanitation, it is 35 here. China is 65%, and Pakistan is 44%. Population with sustainable access to an improved water source, it's in India it's 92%, China is also 92, and Pakistan it's 91. And percentage of children malnourished is less than 5 years, that is 43.5. children are malnourished here in India. In China, it's as less as 9.4, and in Pakistan, it is 48. When you see the table, it shows that China is moving ahead of India and Pakistan. This is true for many indicators. Income indicators such as GDP per capita or proportion of population below poverty line, or health indicators such as mortality rates, access to sanitation, literacy, life expectancy, or malnourishment. Pakistan is ahead of India in reducing proportion of people below the poverty line, and also its performance in education, sanitation, and access to water is better than India. But neither of these two countries have been able to save women from maternal mortality. In China, for 1 lakh births, only 37 women die, whereas in India and Pakistan, about 200 women die. Surprisingly, all the three countries report providing improved water sources for most of its population. You will notice that for the proportion of people below the international poverty line of $1 a day, India has the largest share of poor among the three countries. Find out for yourself how these differences occur. In dealing with or making judgments on such questions, however, we should also note a problem while using the human development indicators given in this table with conviction. This occurs because there are all extremely important indicators, but these are not sufficient. Along with these, we also need what may be called liberty indicators. So, liberty indicators. One such indicator has actually been added as a measure of the extent of democratic participation in social and political decision making. But it has not been given any extra weight. Some obvious liberty indicators, like measures of the extent of constitutional protection given to the rights of citizens, or the extent of constitutional protection of the independence of the judiciary and the rule of law, have not even been introduced so far. Without including these and perhaps some more and giving them overriding importance in the list, the construction of the Human Development Index, as you can see here, these are the indicators, the selected indicators, may be said to be incomplete and its usefulness limited, because if a country does not have these liberty indicators, then to be participant in their country's, say, democratic participation, etc., or the social decision making or the political decision making, then or the rights protection of the rights of the citizens, or the independence of the judiciary and the rule of law, if all this is not there in any nation, then the development of a nation really makes no inroads into the happiness of the people living there.